What the heck is that? Well, it's long gone now, so I don't... Okay, I literally just heard honking down that way now. What was that? I could have sworn I just saw something like wisp by. Okay, one more time. There it is again. What is that? It just sounds like something's walking out there. Like right in front of me. What? What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new adventure. We are currently going solo from here on out. Unfortunately, I have left Lomar and Chelsea behind. They are back home in Halifax. They had to stay behind because they got a whole bunch of things they got to take care of, and I'm going to be slowly making my way back home to Breton. Unfortunately, kind of boring over there. But before we do that, I wanted to come to Cape Breton, which is an island here that is part of Nova Scotia. It is absolutely beautiful. We've been kind of in and out of this area, well, Cape Breton in general, over the past 2 years. We came here last year, went to Newfoundland. This year, we basically did the same thing, but I didn't really get the Cape Breton experience. What I do want to do is go to the Cabot Trail, which we are going to start doing tomorrow and the day after, and probably the day after that as well. But before we do that, I had to get out to this area. We're near a town called Inverness, but we're still pretty far away. We're in a wilderness area known as the Highlands, the Mabu Highlands, and apparently there is rumored to be a Bigfoot out here. And not only that, but also possible paranormal, I don't even know. Nobody really knows for sure what is out here, but there are a couple stories about potentially a Bigfoot and maybe other paranormal entities being out here. But as you can see, there's a lot of bugs, which is a little bit of a issue. But we're out here already, and I just had to literally spray myself with so much DEET. I hate that because I feel so freaking greasy. But yeah, we're gonna spend the night out here alone, and I think I have the ideal spot, but it's already starting to get a little bit late in the day. It's currently 7:30, which means we have only 2.5 hours of daylight. So we gotta go as quickly as we possibly can. I'm gonna unload first as quickly as I possibly can do it, and then set up camp, and then basically we can, I guess, start investigating. I'm also really hungry. I haven't really eaten anything today, so we're just gonna do everything super fast. I'm gonna get organized here, and don't forget to smash the like button, and let's get the adventure started. Alright, so I've already started the process of unloading everything. The bugs are so nasty out here. Driving me crazy already. But let's try and get everything out that we need. Always bring wood in case you need it, although this area looks really good for that. So we'll just throw that there for the time being. Just basically need all the essentials. Chair, tent, which we're gonna put there, table, and everything is so dirty from this trip. The one thing I'm really looking forward to going home is just being able to clean all of my equipment, really. But yeah, we're gonna have to just worry about that much later, because we are still at least a week out. We're gonna be spending quite a bit of time out here in Cape Breton, and then we'll see what's to my liking on the way back as well. Alright, let's get the generator out, bin, and then we're pretty much good to start setting everything up. I'm gonna need a fire as quickly as possible just to get rid of all these damn bugs. They are so irritating. But first I gotta get all this crap out of here. So far today, we got pretty delayed. I meant to get here a lot earlier. I aimed to get here a lot earlier. I left early enough. The only problem was we got stuck in the worst freaking traffic trying to cross the causeway into Cape Breton, and yeah, it delayed us almost an hour, which kind of sucked. So we gotta just basically run through everything. I'm gonna start sourcing a bunch of wood so I can get rid of all these damn bugs because they're seriously irritating me. I know we have some, but it's not gonna be enough for the entire night. So I gotta do that first. Let's find where all these dead trees are that we can grab. Well, this frickin' sucks. Man, we haven't moved here in about, I'd say, 12 minutes so far. I don't know what the hell is going on up there, but yep, we're stuck. Oh, we barely moved, but we did move a little bit. This is kind of frustrating because, like, I left with a great amount of time, didn't anticipate getting stuck on the bridge into Cape Breton. Kind of slows us down because we're going to be camping tonight. I don't have an Airbnb booked or anything. I'm going into a random area that supposedly has Bigfoot or some sort of paranormal phenomenon going on. Don't really have a clue what it is, but we'll do a little bit more research once we get there. We set up the Starlink. Cape Breton is cool because it's very wildernessy. I'm not going into the Cabo Trail today. We might go into parts of it tomorrow, and then we are going to do a full day or two in the Cabo Trail at some point, but that's more just for fun. For now, we just got to kind of worry about getting past whatever's up ahead. It does show construction or something, but like, man, we're delayed 20 minutes now. That kind of freaking sucks. The problem is I don't want to get there in total darkness because it's a lot more difficult to set up your campsite when it's already dark, but hopefully we can get there by 6:30. I don't know. Hopefully there's even a good spot to actually stop and camp. I'm kind of questioning my decisions today, but we'll see. Finally, we're moving, slowly but surely. We still lost a little bit extra time, but at least we're moving again. So I'm assuming it's just because of construction, but we are so close to Cape Breton, yet so far. The causeway is literally just over there, but yeah, it feels like I've been waiting forever, just completely dead stopped. It is hot today as well, which is kind of nice. So I just want to get there. I just literally want to get there. And we are still waiting. Feels like forever that we've literally been sitting here. I thought we were going to be able to go through earlier, but I'm assuming they must have turned it down to one lane of traffic, which literally sucks. And it takes forever. It's like showing literally a 42-minute delay or something like that. Oh my god. Brutal. Like literally all the ice is just gonna probably melt in my cooler at this point. Maybe I should turn up the AC, although I hate AC, but whatever. Hold on a second, we're moving. The question is, are they actually gonna let us completely across? Oh man, I really hope so. I'm getting really tired of waiting here. Lost 45 minutes almost, 42 so far. Come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. At least from here the view is beautiful. Can't complain about that, but almost there. Oh no, we're braking. Don't stop believing. Sorry, I had to. Feels kind of sad. I've been in Halifax for so long. Well, I mean, a couple different stints, but I feel like since we got back from Newfoundland, Halifax has been basically home base, and I'm already missing Lomar, Chelsea, and especially Kia. Yeah, I miss giving Kia treats and giving her snuggles and the scritches. But come on, we're almost there. Come on. Like, don't stop. Please. Be prepared to stop. Ah, no. Yeah, so it must be like down there somewhere. Alright, I'm seeing a dude with a sign here. The slow sign is a good sign. That traffic light better not change. Almost there. Slow. Coming through. Welcome to Cape Breton. So we pretty much made landfall, which is great. So I don't even really know how long I'm gonna stay out here. I am planning on being back in at least about a week and a bit, maybe, give or take. And then I do have that event at Haunted Hillview Manor, so if you want to get tickets, you want to come hang out, definitely do that as soon as possible. All right, we've pretty much made it past the traffic, I think. Although for some reason Google Maps is doing some weird stuff. It's like not even really showing me my route, but whatever, we made it, finally. Very slowly, but we did it. Well, it kind of made it into the area. The road's not too bad. I'm not really finding an ideal spot to camp out though, so just gotta keep going. Might take a little while, but all part of the process here in finding campsites. Hopefully there's something with like a clearing with some trees so we can get some wood for the night, because even though it's hot right now, it's 25 degrees Celsius, not too hot. There's actually a spot here that could work, but I'm gonna keep going further up. This is called the Highlands, so it looks like we're kind of going into the mountains a little bit, which is kind of good because it's gonna be a little bit cooler, because it's gonna be pretty hot this week. And one thing I've noticed here in the East Coast is when it tells you it's gonna be 21 Celsius, add about 10 degrees. So make it 31. I think we're kind of in the middle of a heat wave, which is okay with me. I don't mind the heat, but when you're trying to sleep, you kind of want it a little cooler. So we'll see when we get a little further up this road. Well, this just got interesting. I turned further in, like I'm actually heading towards what's called a wilderness area. So there ain't much out here. Came a little up the road. Gotta watch for these random bumps. And of course there's a wind turbine. Huh. It's just, I don't know, it just seems so out of place. There's just one single wind turbine. There is a cell tower. Oh, I have reception all of a sudden. That's kind of funny. But yeah, a lot of the trees are like, what happened out here? They look like they're pretty dead. Interesting looking spot. It was a spot further back that way. It was a good open area. The only issue was it was a little bit of an incline, but it was a nice open area, so at least that would give me space to set up camp. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna go further down the road and big bump. Jesus. I friggin' hate that. Most of the roads are smooth, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere there's just a giant bump. Here's another one. Quite a few of those apparently, but okay. Well, we'll see what's further up ahead, I guess. Maybe I'll just camp next to the turbine. I had to stop for a second because this is crazy. This thing is massive. Listen to the sound. I had to literally question myself for a second. I'm like, is that an airplane? Or is that actually coming from the turbine? Apparently it's actually coming from the turbine. Yeah, we're definitely not camping anywhere near this thing. Too noisy. But okay, I don't really know where I am right now. The sun is really nice, but clearly this is gonna be a windy spot, so this is not too ideal. It doesn't seem too bad, but you never know in the morning time. We might end up blowing away again. But yeah, I'm gonna go further down this road, see if we end up with something. Otherwise, I don't really know. Otherwise, I'll have to turn back that way. There was a spot, but it looks okay, I guess. Well, this just got interesting. So there's actually a community pasture. Holy water. Luckily it's not super deep, but still don't want to rush through it. Don't want to wet all the electronics on the car, but yeah, there's literally an actual pasture up here. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I thought there was something because I was just driving through and I'm like, what are all these fences for? There's got to be a farm here somewhere. There's a bunch of cows. They're all back there. No road maintenance. Proceed at your own risk. Not that there was much back there anyway. Okay. Yeah, I don't know yet where we're stopping. I haven't decided. Well, this just got very sketchy. Some of the roads here are not the best. And I hate heights. And I also kind of hate having to drive through areas that have heights. But it kind of looks like there's a spot further up ahead, but there's actually maybe one or two. So that's kind of ideal, but yeah, this is definitely a wilderness area. There ain't nothing on this side. We're well past the pasture area. Okay, this is not looking so bad now, so just gotta be nice and freaking easy, because we do not want to freaking slide down to that, because we will not get this car back up. Okay, well, I think we made it past the super sketchy part. The question is, in the morning, is it gonna be easy to get back out of here? I mean, I could always go the entire way back that I literally just came from, which I don't really want to do. All right, now we got a nice size hill that we have to climb. Not too bad, we're okay. But yeah, I mean, is it gonna be like easy for me to kind of go, because I have an Airbnb scheduled in the town next to this, and then I was looking up some spots and I realized that there was this place which was super close, so I figured, okay, this could work, but hopefully it works. Otherwise we just came in here for absolutely nothing and put a few extra scratches on the car at this point too. Alright, sourced what I think is enough wood for a while anyways. The wood out here is trash. It's like all pine, a lot of really healthy trees. For some reason somebody's been cutting down a lot of the healthy trees, but that could just be to provide space in between, especially if there's an infestation. I learned that recently, but yeah, it's kind of annoying because it makes your hands all sappy. But let's grab a bunch of wood, get a little fire going so we can smoke out these bugs. They're just getting worse and worse and worse right now. I don't know if you guys can see this right now, but I think I legit picked probably the worst spot for bugs. Holy crap, and they're all mosquitoes. There isn't even like water around here, but there's just so many of them for some reason. As quickly as possible. Oh man, I really didn't think it was going to be this bad tonight, but apparently it is. Come on. Don't go out. There we go. It's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not very strong. There we go. They are not going to like this in about 2 seconds. Holy moly. Take that, mosquitoes. Holy. Oh, they're still like just surrounding me. They do not mind bug spray. That is for sure. Oh, I'm gonna walk out of this one with a lot of bumps. Oh boy. There we go. And they're like flying into my ear. That is the worst. I hate that. All right, let's let that catch, and then we'll add bigger pieces. Let's let all this catch, really dry stuff. Wood is cut. Now we just gotta set up the tent, Starlink, and then get ready for dinner. Whew. Got a fair amount of wood actually. The only issue is that a lot of it, like I said, is softwood, so it's gonna burn hella quick. But it's okay. If I need to, I'll just use my hardwood. That's why I always bring it, because you never know what you're gonna wind up with. So better to be prepared. Okay. Feels like forever since I've been camping. We were gonna go to Haunted Lake, but unfortunately Lomar just wasn't doing very well. He's been having some sciatica and nerve issues, and I feel his pain. I get that sometimes too. And it really sucks. It's hard to focus and move. Okay. At least for once we have a nice level ground and grass, although I'm not sleeping directly on the grass, but it's still there. Just easier to hammer our pegs in, realistically. Okay, let's just try not to run into the same issue we did last time where we nearly broke this thing. Get out of here, mosquitoes. The smoke is working on that side, not so much on this side. good enough. Now let's just peg it in, spread it out. Let's turn it this way. I don't know why I want it this way, but I just do. It's just like one of those things. Okay. Let's get the cover on this hatchet before we start hammering and end up cutting ourselves. Not that it would be the first time, but it happens. What are you gonna do? Spread her out. Let's actually start with the back first. I love it when the ground is nice and soft. Makes it very easy. Oh, not like other places here in Nova Scotia. Newfoundland especially was a real pain in the ass. Okay. God. Whew, I'm like out of it. I keep missing. Mosquitoes don't make it easy either. Okay. Beautiful. Tent is good. I'm just going to put the rain guard on because it is the East Coast. Unpredictable weather means it could rain at any given moment. We don't know. To be honest, we're actually making good time tonight. We actually did everything pretty quick. The fire is good. The tent is done. Starlink is next. I am currently working on getting wood, well, kindling basically, for our barbecue. Now, the reason why I'm going to use my own wood to get it started is because that's all pine and it's all nasty and sappy, and I really don't want that shit in my food, so I want my own hardwood. So we gotta split this. They make these like the biggest chunks ever. Okay. I just need like a good few small pieces just to get it started. Okay. Let's get a little more of that. Stay. There we go. Let's not lose all of our little splintered pieces. Too many little splintered pieces. Okay. Throw these in there first. There we go. Let's light this fire starter. We got plenty of kindling in here that I'm going to fill it with charcoals after, and then we can start. Whew, it was hot. Almost burnt my fingers. There we go. But yeah, I need Starlink tonight because I plan on doing some editing while we're out here, and ain't gonna be able to do much in terms of uploading without any internet. So man, Starlink honestly on this trip has become so valuable to us. Even Lomar said the same thing. Like it became really useful, especially there was one Airbnb that had like the worst internet in the world. So we wouldn't have been able to upload a lot of the videos you guys have seen from this trip without it. So very useful. All right, let's get some charcoal. All right, she is looking good. Now these are the same charcoals that I had from the haunted cave that we went to. I had to put them in a garbage bag because I'm an idiot and tore the other bag, and it just wasn't useful anymore. So I'm just gonna have to grab them by hand. I hate doing that because it turns your hands black, but sometimes you do what you gotta do, right? There we go. Now within about 30 minutes we can eat. Okay, it should be enough to start with. I'm gonna probably throw a little bit more kindling in there, so that way it doesn't, it actually catches and doesn't go out. I keep hearing something like whining. It sounds like it's coming from down there. It's kind of strange. I don't know what that is, but the barbecue is now piping hot. Everything is pretty much set up except for the stuff inside of the tent, but we will get to that in a bit. For now, I just really need to eat. I am so freaking hungry, and we got quite a few options tonight. I got so much food, a lot of this has to be eaten soon. Just so that way I could start making space in here again, because my coolers are not exactly the biggest coolers in the world, but everything fit, surprisingly, pretty well actually. So what I think I'm going to do, because I've had these pork for a while now, and it's good until basically tomorrow, so let's eat these. They're pork loin cheddar chops. We're going to have to season them. And the other thing that I got is a bunch of chicken souvlaki that I made. I made them for when we were supposed to go camping, but we didn't really end up using them. And I also have these massive hamburgers. It was literally just, I made meatballs at the condo for all three of us and didn't end up using all the ground beef. So I think I'm gonna make one of those, some chicken skewers for now and later, and some pork, I guess. I'm gonna start with these two because these are already seasoned. So let's throw one of these on. I made these huge. These are gonna be like legit the biggest burgers you guys have ever seen. I don't even know if I would legit call them burgers, but it's just essentially leftover, you know, meatball meat that didn't make the cut. But yeah, check these out. These are huge. I'll just throw these on the ground for a second. Let's just slap this thing right on. Oh, it's heavy. This has to be like almost a pound. You know what? I might not even actually make the chicken skewers at all. I might hang on to those. Let's start with this. Oh yeah. There we go. And then we'll throw some of the pork on there as well. Those are fast fries, so they won't take very long. And then I guess if we're still hungry, we'll eat more of the chicken skewers. But at least they made some space in the cooler. That is the main objective for tonight. Alright, let's start with these. Just do that. And we'll get them nicely seasoned. Just try not to burn our burger, but that is a big, juicy, freaking burger right there. Oh, I'm really gonna have to wash my hands after this. Or maybe not. Why is it like, it's like double wrapped? That's kind of weird. Why is it done like that? Okay. Still good. Doesn't smell fishy or bad. But we gotta hurry up because we are running out of daylight. Would have been nice to get here earlier. Like an extra hour of sun would have been perfect. Alright. Pepper. Let's try not to overdo it. Okay. Too much salt, but that's okay. A little bit of garlic powder. I know I had some other salt and pepper shakers. I don't know what keeps happening to stuff. It just disappears, but salt and pepper's cheap. We can always buy more. Okay. Garlic. And we're going to use, oh no, drop the other one. I'm going to do that. Alright, I have to turn this burger over, like, now. I don't even know if I could actually pick this damn thing up now. That's the only issue. I might have to leave it for a second. It is so big I can't grab it. Wow. There we go, perfect. Kind of broke apart a little bit, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so I need to turn this light on. It's getting dark real fast. Alright. Ooh, that already smells so good. I am so freaking hungry. I legit have not eaten like anything today. Maybe almonds. I think that was about it. Let's throw some basil on here. I love how the basil is just like legit flying away. Stop it, wind. Alrighty, that's that. Let's turn them over. Whew. Yeah, these are going to be a little salty, but whatever. So I haven't heard anything too crazy out here yet, but like I said, it sounded like I was hearing some sort of moan or something. I don't even know. Oh, Jesus. That's not what I meant to do. I literally just had all the garlic dumped in one spot. There we go. So I do also have oregano, but one thing that I learned is you don't mix basil and oregano for some reason. It just doesn't taste right. I'm sure there's some lunatic out there who does, though. Alrighty, let's let that burger cook a little more, and then we'll throw these on there. Then if I'm still hungry, I'll cook a little bit more. But yeah, I have a lot of food. This is going to be a problem. Just storing it is the issue. I really should have got a bigger cooler, but this is what we have for now, so. Very peaceful out here, though. I'm really liking it so far. Alrighty, we're going to throw some of these on here. These will probably literally take about 2 minutes. This fire is piping hot right now, and I think I am going to probably have like 1 or 2 chicken skewers as well. There we go. Perfect. I'll make a pile of garbage and then I'll throw it all in a bag after. Alright, let's bust out some chicken skewers. I also have steaks for later on in the next coming days, but that I purposely froze a bunch of strip loins and lamb chops, and just so that way they would obviously hold for the next couple of days. But these, because they weren't frozen, I don't want them to spoil, so we got to start eating them as soon as possible. I left, I think, 5 or 6 for Lomar and Chelsea, and 5 or 6 for myself. So they were the ones asking for them, and I offered to make them, so I figured I'd leave them a couple as well. I know they're going to go probably camping over the next couple of days, or Lomar will anyway. Hopefully Chelsea gets to try them. Alrighty. Yeah, these are fat AF. Beautiful. Let's throw one more on there. I just don't really know where. I need to make some space. And 2. The only issue with this grill is it's really small, but it's also very useful because it fits well in the car. Look at that. So far, well, for a second I thought I saw something over there, but it was a bush. But so far we got the burger. Looks really good. I've actually never tried it like this. I put like Parmesan, there's basil in there, garlic, salt, pepper, and liquefied butter. All Costco had was lean ground beef. I usually don't use that. I use regular, more fat, more flavor. And the fat's actually good for you as well. Let's see how we did. Perfect. Looks good. Now let's try it with a little bit of tzatziki. That's actually really good. Let's try these porks. Probably making way too much food right now, but that's okay. I'll save the leftovers for after. Pretty damn good. We got cooked chickens. This time I didn't burn them, so. They're so hot. Literally fresh right off the grill. These actually came out really good. I might have done them even better this time. Seasoning wise, anyway. Cooked to perfection, too. Nice crisp on the outside, juicy on the end. I'm not going to eat all of this right now. I'm going to save some of it for later. In case I get hungry at midnight. Last but not least, finish off dinner with some cherry tomatoes. Again, more leftovers. Just didn't want them all to go to waste. Honestly, cherry tomatoes are amazing because they're super sweet. You can literally just grab them and just snack on them. Whew, that was a good meal. I couldn't even finish all that. There's no way in hell. That was a lot of food. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of camping over the next week. So I figured let me get as much stuff as I possibly can. And the sunset right now is beautiful. I'm going to go by the campfire for a little bit. Well, the sun has set. It is extremely dark out here. For a moment I saw the moon. Where the heck did it go? I think like a bunch of clouds or something rolled in, but it's getting a little bit cooler now. I'm gonna actually change, put some pants on, a sweater, get a little cozy, and then I guess we'll start seeing if there is in fact a Bigfoot out here. I don't really know, but we will go over some of the stories as well. I think it might be a little bit vague, but there have been sightings in this area. Apparently there was hikers, and there's often the feeling of being watched. I mean, I haven't really experienced that, at least not with some daylight. So we'll see as the night progresses. Well, they're just kind of sitting here and just kind of enjoying the quietness. It is getting a little bit breezier, but it's not that cold. It's actually quite enjoyable. It's quite nice. But yeah, in a few moments I'm going to start getting the tent ready. I figured I might as well make myself an espresso. Well, of course, as soon as I put something in the fire, that is the moment the freaking wind has to pick up. Let's try not to set the forest on fire. But if I do, I swear it's an accident. Totally unintentional. Honestly, this trip has been a once in a lifetime. It's been pretty freaking awesome, and really enjoyed spending time with my friends and experiencing tons of new things, new places that I haven't done before, so that was cool. I really enjoyed the icebergs. That was one of my favorite spots. Just heard like a car horn or something. Which is weird because I don't hear a car. And it didn't sound that far. I mean, it could just be somebody else coming through. Yeah, that wind really is picking up. I'm hoping it's not crazy in the morning. Let's see if we hear that again. Maybe somebody else is actually coming through. And this wood out here really sucks. I keep having to put my hardwood in there, mix it in with the softwood. Very unfortunate. I waste my own supply. I don't hear anything. I'm gonna go to the road and check in a moment. Just waiting to see if anybody comes through. There's a lot of like side roads. I went down one that way earlier and I'm like, oh, that was a cool spot. The view is actually magnificent. But the spot itself kinda sucked. Wasn't too ideal. Yeah, let's go and check, I guess. That was weird. Like no headlights or anything. I don't hear any honking now. Okay. I don't see any like headlights or anything. And I don't even hear like a car coming through. And there's no like main roads anywhere nearby. I figured I'd just check, might as well. I'd like to know if somebody's coming through. It'd be, oh. What the heck is that? Something there, but I don't have my flashlight, so I can't tell what it is. What is that? Is it a deer? It could be like a bobcat, actually. Hang on. I don't see anything else. Yeah, I definitely got to grab my rifle soon, just in case. I want to know what that is. I'm not going to get too close, but I want to get a little closer. I wish I had my flashlight on me so I can actually see what the heck that was. Whatever it is, it turned back into the tree line. I hear something. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Imagine it was just a cat, like a random house cat out here. That would be kind of weird. Whatever it was kind of small though. Well, it's long gone now, so I don't... Okay, I literally just heard honking down that way now. Wait, how's that? That doesn't make any sense. I heard it down there. Ugh. Stupid bugs. Okay. I'm really confused right now. I heard honking down in this direction, and then I heard it again over here, but I don't hear a car running. That's the thing. I don't know. Maybe there's other like campers out here somewhere. I have no idea. But I'm gonna start getting the tent ready, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the 3-knock thing to see if something responds, because I mean that's what Bigfoot is supposed to do, right? So we'll try that. First I might as well get the tent ready before I'm too tired to actually even bother at this point. Okie dokie. Let's just try not to get too many bugs in here. I did spray like the door area with DEET. It still smells musty in here. I hate that. I'm gonna need like a really strong soap to clear this when I get home. Driving me crazy, but let's get her caught in there and put whatever else we need in here for tonight. There we go. I swear I just heard a voice. Sounded almost like quiet though. Hello? Maybe I'm just hearing things, but okay. Alright. I just wanted to do this first because this needs to inflate. And it does take some time, and now that the air is colder, I actually probably should have done it sooner, but it should be fine regardless. But it still needs time to inflate, so tonight we're inflating it. I don't know why. Other nights, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but my back's a little sore, so I figured I need a little bit of extra comfort. Right here. Done. I'll let it do its thing. Close this in the meanwhile. Okay, I swear I just heard another voice. I gotta get my flashlight. What is that? That's kind of weird. I'm hearing like a weird hum buzz thing from down that direction. Okay, this is getting weird. Oh, maybe it was just the... No, that didn't sound like the battery. That was weird. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna grab my flashlight just in case we need it. I guess also my my gun in case we need that too. Alright guys, so tent is ready. Figured I'd grab this in the meanwhile as well, just in case we need it. Because we don't know what's out here. I mean, we already saw something, but I mean, I don't think it was too much to really worry about. It was probably just like a lynx or something. It looked pretty small anyway, but there are a lot of moose here in Cape Breton, and as I've explained before, a lot of people don't realize moose are extremely dangerous. If you ever encounter a moose, please, whatever you do, keep your distance. Okay. Chamber's clear, safety's on. Now, I don't leave rounds chambered, but the mag is in case I do need to. There we go. We are good to go. At the ready. Perfect. So, yeah. Let's try maybe the 3 knocks thing. Actually, I'm going to search up a little more information about the Bigfoot in this area, since there is reportedly a Bigfoot in this area. Let's see here. So, to be specific as to where we are right now, we are in the North Highlands of Cape Mabou. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's a pretty remote area. I love those birds. So apparently here in Cape Breton, there is a hairy man legend. Residents recall tales of a hairy man in Cape Breton. Other common narrative from Meat Cove describes the elusive creature that quietly takes fish early or late in the day without bothering locals, passing undisturbed and leaving quietly afterward. As one Redditor noted, if you're willing to listen to the old stories, Cape Breton is probably the most plausible place for a Bigfoot in Nova Scotia. So many uninhabited areas, which is interesting because we are going to go there. There is this thing that says Mao of Mabou Highlands, which is where we are. There are scattered stories of witnesses hearing strange hoots or sounds in the Mabou Highlands, some jokingly or attributing them to Sasquatch, though most are natural. Owls, coyotes. One person recalls an owl, Sasquatch. Still, the area's dense forest and old-growth hardwood habitat makes it a tempting setting for a cryptid lore. Apparently, while not specific to Cape Mabou, Nova Scotia, has occasional reports of Sasquatch-like creatures. One poster on a BFRO style thread mentioned a habitation location on private land, possibly in Cape Breton, where repeated reports surfaced. Another recounts allegedly sightings in the highlands north of the Cabo Trail, which is pretty much where we are right now. If you hear strange calls or notice unusual tree scratches, compare them with common wildlife. Example, okay, whatever, I don't need to. So, of course, there's no concrete evidence of a mysterious creature in the Mabou Highlands, just colorful local stories, occasional anecdotes, and plenty of natural phenomenon to spark the imagination. But it did tell me that, I mean, if there is a Bigfoot, this is probably the area. I mean, there are, like I said, rumors of people, of hikers, like seeing something and hearing something or feeling watched, that sort of thing. So, I don't really know, but let's try it with the rocks, I guess, for now. I was going to start building a fire pit, but to be honest, I don't really have enough rocks available. So, alright, Bigfoot, if you're out here, show yourself. Okay, that's just a bird. And that's a bug hitting the table. And there's also another giant June bug right next to me. That's fantastic. Yeah, sure, just fly right into the fire. Okay, anyways. Alright, Bigfoot, let's go. You never know, an area like this, it would only make sense to potentially have something out here. Man, that wind is really picking up tonight. Nothing yet. Let's try it again. don't really have anything else other than maybe wood. Alright, let's try maybe with the wood instead. Ugh. Let's try with these. Okay, that was something. That was legit 3 knocks. Down in that direction. Let's do it again. There it is again. No way. Nothing that time, but okay, one more time. There it is again. What is that? Okay, there's 100% something down there. 3 knocks, like 3 separate times? Bigfoot? Yeah, I guess we can go down there and check again. Okay, this just got interesting. Yeah, let's go check. Oh, jeez. The heck was that? I literally thought I got caught on something. That was weird. Yeah, I was literally just walking past there. I thought I walked into like a tree, but the little trees are all down there, so I don't know what that was. Okay. So we heard a few knocks. Let's see what might actually be out here. Something moved over there. Probably just an animal, but it's pretty cool looking area. Very, very dense forest. Like, other than trees, there ain't much going on out here. There's a lot of like mountains and stuff, as you guys saw from the drive-in. It's like up, down. That is most of Cape Breton, to be honest with you. A lot of it is like that. Maybe not most of it, but there's a lot of spots that are kind of like that. Oh my god, the bug situation out here is terrible. Hello, Bigfoot? You out here? The one thing I did notice, and I know this is kind of a Bigfoot thing, is there's a lot of broken trees. Like, look at this. One there, one here. Oh, screw off, bug. Get off my face. There's another one there. There's like a whole row over here. I don't know if that's just naturally happening or if something is actively doing that out here. Bigfoot? I mean, something was knocking out here repeatedly, so... Fuck, it's creepy out here. Definitely gotta be careful, because there's definitely some dangerous wildlife out in these parts. Bigfoot. Nothing now. What was that? Could have sworn I just saw something like wisp by. I don't know if the camera caught that, but... Hello? Yeah, it looked kind of like foggy almost. Weird. Nothing now. Just complete silence. Wow, okay. Thought I heard movement back there. Hello? Oh my god, these bugs. Terrible. Whatever, I don't know. So, I mean, there could be something out here. Maybe there's nothing. But, like, I legit thought I heard something. I mean, we definitely heard those knocks. I don't know what that possibly could have been, considering we're not even seeing anything now. Thought I heard something move over there.
Come here.
What in the what was that? That sounded like a voice, like human. What the fuck? Weird. I don't know. Someone down there? Let me get my flashlight again. I don't hear nothing now. Okay, whatever. Just go back to the campsite, I guess. Whew, creepy. That is for damn sure. And this fire burns out fast. Just trying to enjoy it a little bit, but the wood out here, just like that, is super soft. Like, I can't find any hardwood at all. I'm sure it's deep in there, but the forest here is so dense. What I'd have to do to go and get it. The f was that? The f sounded like something like barked almost. What the hell was that? Sounded like it came from that direction again. Okay, you know what? Let's try something real quick. I'm just curious. Now, I don't know definitively whether this place is haunted or not. That was a weird one, though. I mean, I came to search for Bigfoot. Now we're hearing barking. I don't know if that's a Bigfoot thing, but let's load up a spirit box and see what we end up with, maybe. Alright, well, I'm using this device here you can use to communicate with me if there is in fact somebody here. It's called the Skinwalker Talker. I did get Stella's today. I'm cheating, guys, I know. I've been sticking with Michelob, quite a bit of Michelob, but then I went to the liquor store today just to stock up, because when I come out here, there's not much out in this area. So I'm like, you know what? Let me treat myself, because I am going to take a little bit of a break too, at some point. Anybody want to talk to me? We can use this thing in my hand. I swear I almost heard like another whisper. What is that? Like someone speaking very quietly. God damn. I just saw an ember literally land on the garbage bag. Don't burn my damn garbage bags. I only have so many. Dude, I'm not getting anything. Come on, talk to me. Maybe there's nothing.
There is a shapeshifter.
Well, that's creepy. There is a shapeshifter? What do you mean? What does this shapeshifter do? I gotta check myself for ticks after. There's just all kind of creepy crawlies out here. What kind of shapeshifter are we talking about? Turns into things? Is that what people are claiming as this hairy man or Bigfoot out here? Hearing something. It almost sounds like something mumbling down off in that direction. What is going on over there? Okay. I just heard somebody call out again. What the hell is that?
18.
18? 18 what? Is somebody down there? Hang on, let me go check again.
He will kill you.
Literally nothing. I don't see a single thing out there. Dude, this...
Boy.
What? Boys? Let me pause this. I don't know. I'm not sure about this place. This is, kind of... I don't know, it's weird. I'm getting a weird vibe all of a sudden. It's like just everything is just changing. If there's something out here with me, show yourself. So many bugs. I think I gotta turn the light down on the camera. I think that's what's attracting them right now. Now all of a sudden it just went quiet. Whatever, I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's just dead silent now. Bigfoot? Where'd you go? You know what? Let's try that again. If it worked the first time, it seemed like something was responding when we were doing this. Nothing now. So why the first time? And it was like it was 3 times. Weird. Okay, well, I don't know if it's gonna rain tonight. The weather over here is kind of, you know, hit or miss. So I think I'm gonna start putting some things away. Actually, cut that whole part. Alright guys, so I don't know, that was weird. We were getting something, and I think I'm gonna take it easy for a little bit, maybe start editing a video. Still got a bunch of vlogs from Newfoundland, believe it or not. We filmed so much vlog content out there. We were already discussing potentially going back next year and like spending maybe, I don't know, 3-4 weeks out there. I know I will. If I have the opportunity to do it, I will do that. My trip after this one is going to be BC. We are going to go to West Coast Canada, and that's going to be after the event at Hillview Manor. And yeah, it should be quite interesting. I had a really good time last year in BC. I know a lot of great haunted and wilderness spots, so we'll be doing a lot of this. And clearly you guys are liking it, so don't forget to smash the like button as well. What the hell? What is that? What is that? What is that? It just sounds like something's walking out there. Like right in front of me. What? It legit just sounded like there was something right there. I don't see anything. I don't understand. What is that? Sounds like something's moving back there now. What is that? I don't know what's going on right now. Guys, I've literally just been sitting here just editing, making the next video for the vlog channel. Haven't heard a single thing, and then all of a sudden it's like the forest just literally came to life. It legit sounded like as if something was moving right here. And I looked, and I didn't see anything. What the? What just did that? Bigfoot? That doesn't make sense though, because it sounded like as if it was right here. That was creepy. Hey! What in the f? Okay, that was really weird. Why did that just sound like almost like me? Guys, like, something really weird has been happening ever since we went to that one spot in Newfoundland. I hear voices, but they sound like me. Actually, to be honest, it hasn't happened since Newfoundland, but all of a sudden... What? I'm literally way too tired for this shit. Okay. What the hell? Something back there? Oh, I see something. Hang on, what is that? Maybe it's nothing. But I definitely heard that. What? You know, hang on a second. Just in case. Man, I was having a nice peaceful moment. Something back there? Something I can't see? You know what, hang on. Let me put this down for a second. That was weird. I heard something there, then back there, right after. Just kind of waiting to see if anything comes out. Now it's quiet. I don't know. I don't know if it's this. Some weird thoughts are going through my mind right now. I'll explain in a moment, but. What the fuck? Okay, what in the actual hell was that? That was weird. not normal. So I'm starting to think maybe something followed me. I don't know. Like, I've been getting comfortable out here, but I legit put my freaking slippers on. Weird. Let me run the spirit box again. See if anything else comes through. Is there something here with me? Something following me? That's hot. Honestly, guys, like, I've just been kind of enjoying the night. Okay, that was just a garbage bag. There's a garbage bag literally right next to the camera. It's like the perfect temperature tonight, the perfect chill factor, I guess, if you will. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Literally nothing is coming through. Do you want to say anything? Now's your chance.
Florence.
Florence? That's a weird one. What do you mean? What about Florence? I am super creeped out. Not gonna lie. I'm out here completely alone. There's no one around. Nothing around. And then we hear that.
I'm protecting you.
Oh, thank God. Who's protecting me? I don't even know anymore. Is something following me?
Don't tell people.
Well, I think it's a little late for that. Why not? I don't know why I feel like I'm being watched. I feel so uncomfortable right now. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to bed. And I think we'll just deal with the rest of this in the morning. This is just super creepy, to say the least. I don't even know what to say anymore. Holy crap, man. Honestly, this location, I didn't know what to expect from this. Like, it's very vague. I came out here kind of just on a whim. Figured if worse comes to worse, I'll just chill. But like something's happening, and I don't know what it is. Okay, let me go get the rest of my stuff ready in the tent, I guess. Oh, let's try and make this quick before too many bugs come in. This is like legit the worst part. Especially now that it's late. Okay. Let's get those inside. Oh, the bag is like tearing. The garbage bags I bought are literally not big enough for what I have in them. That kind of sucks, but we're just gonna have to tear it open. I mean, I'll just use it as an actual garbage bag later on. But I'm gonna get my pillow, my blankets. I don't need a sleeping bag tonight because it's really warm, and I'm gonna just start sweating buckets if I try and sleep in a sleeping bag. That would be ludicrous. All right, just gonna go grab my rifle, bring it in here, and we're gonna go to sleep pretty much right away because I just want to skip tonight and move on to tomorrow. That's the idea right now. That's what we're going with. Whew. Man, am I ever tired? And it's also so like humid and warm right now. Hey, get out of here, mosquito. So, I don't know what's going on out there, but I'm gonna just go straight to sleep and pretend like I didn't hear anything. Hopefully it works. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh Lord.
He is following you.
What the hell was that? I heard something out there. I don't see anything. It legit sounded like it was just down there. Okay, you know what? I am not going out there. I don't know what the hell is going on tonight, but this is mildly disturbing. Let's see if we hear it again. Whatever you are, leave me alone. so. Sounds like something on this side now. Oh, it's so dark out there, I can't see anything. It sounded like something like stomped. I swear I still hear it. Okay, now I hear a plane. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. I fell asleep for like literally like 10 seconds, I think. Oh my gosh. And of course there would be a spider inside the tent, wouldn't there be? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I slept, not long, maybe about 4.5 hours. I am a little bit tired, but we're currently packing up, which takes absolutely forever. I'm charging all of the battery banks and trying to rearrange the car a little bit so things fit a little better. But yeah, other than those weird occurrences last night, nothing else really happened out here. So that's kind of that, but I'm trying to figure out exactly which route to take out of here to get to the main road. I don't even know which way to go. I'm thinking probably this way should lead to a main road. I'm not even really too sure, but yeah, I'm gonna finish packing up here. I gotta load up the tent and pack all this crap back into the car, and then we'll be back on the road. So I feel like I just said back like 10,000 times, but anyways, I'll be back in a few moments and we'll be making our way out of here. Alrighty, we're finally making our way down this road. I don't even know what's down here. What's going to be hilarious is if I end up finding a spot that would have been way better to camp at. Although, I did enjoy that site, apart from the weird stuff that happened last night. It was a good spot, not too bad. To be honest, I don't even know if this road actually exits, or if we can make our way the entire way. It shows that it does, but I honestly don't know, but we'll see what's up ahead. Okay, this is really funny. I accidentally forgot something. Uh-oh. Literally left my bug spray right on the car. Gonna need that for later. All right, let's continue. Damn, I know it's near impossible to see from here, but we made it out. There's something up here, actually. Or is that just a house? I don't know, but I literally just saw the ocean and it looked absolutely incredible. That is where I'm going to end off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, smash the like button, and if you're new, subscribe, turn notifications on, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Bye-bye.